Welcome, everyone. It is time to start up a brand new championship here at Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. Welcome to round one of the CMRSC 90s Touring Car Championship. Many familiar faces, some new faces. We are here at the famous, legendary Norisring here at Germany. 3 DTM cars here, all from once upon a time ago. We had a little bit of technical difficulties just with the beginning of the stream, but we are good to go now. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in this evening here as we are about to embark in a championship not like no other. But yeah, we have many drivers here into the server. Some new, some of the regulars here. But as we are getting ready to get into this race here very shortly, we have qualifying coming up in just a minute. And we're just doing some final adjustments on our side. We should be all good there. And we are back live here. We are at the Norisring. We have 3 manufacturers this time around. And after a storybook ending, we saw last week X-Play taking the championship. And there is your champion, Martin Webster, the 2022 Kirby Motor Racing Sim Club GT3 Challenge Champion. And now he is on the title defense. X-Play is on the title defense. So you can see Marlon Young now entering the pits there as it is now overtime. X-Play is on the title defense, and it's going to be a tricky one as a lot of drivers are very quick. You already look at the times there. Some of the best times already coming in, and the time splits are just ridiculous on how close these guys are. Almost 9 drivers within a second of each other. Incredible. We are just looking at the last few guys on track. We can go through liveries as well. Speaking of which, we have one livery right here. It is Danny Nasir. Custom livery this time around in the Mercedes. RDN Racing there with the Kirby Motor Racing Sim Club stickers. Beautiful car there. Lance Nasir also rocking the TCOD livery. His teammate Justin Nasir not able to compete today. You know, he's a very quick driver, so a lot of these guys are going to want to make the best efforts to score as many points as possible before the aliens come into town. There you can see a driver coming out the pits. It is Klaus. Team Valhalla has returned the same driver lineup, Klaus Klint and Dylan Morant, and you can see Dylan Morant at the top of the timing sheets as well. Going to speak to the drivers now. Mic check.
Loud and clear.
Cool. All right, welcome everyone. We have qualifying coming up. It is a 15-minute qualifying session. Fastest lap gets pole position. If you guys have any questions, I will go through the format for the race once we are on the grid waiting for that, or just at the end of qualifying. Make sure to get your fuel numbers in as well, and finalize your strategy now. All right, so
This could be close to a 50 lap race, I guess.
might be, yeah. So you can hear Danny Nasir there thinking how many laps this race is going to be. Should be about in the high 40s. 49, 48. I'm not too sure. Did not do the calculations myself. But we have 3 manufacturers to look for this time. Unlike last championship, we had 6. We have the BMW M3 E30, the Alfa Romeo 155 V6 Ti, and the Mercedes-Benz 190E. Qualifying is about to get underway. And it is go time. This is a very, very short track, 57 seconds only around here. We are going to get to the action as soon as possible. Who's at the front of the queue? It is Dylan Morant. Dylan Morant being the front of the queue now. There you can see all the drivers coming out of pits. Looks like it's the top 4 BMWs trying to get out as soon as possible. The BMW's looking very quick. They had scored the fastest lap. Our new debut driver, Ivan Moreno, scoring the fastest lap, scoring himself 12 bonus points before this championship even begins officially. But there you can see Dylan Moran coming around the final corner now. I assume a lot of these guys are going to go on preparation laps because even though they're on the softs, those tires are going to have to, you know, a little bit of warming up before they get going. But there you see Dylan Moran now. Actually, no, he has a bit of traffic. So only a 15-minute qualifying session. You can see the 2 Valhalla drivers in the background there. Usually it's X-Play that we're watching at the front. So we're going to see what Dylan Moran does for his first flyer. And I believe now we can watch how fast he goes now. But Dylan Moran already in the 56.7s. His teammate. Ooh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Nope.
Dylan Moran actually putting that straight into the pits. No room at all. There is Klaus 3/10 up on his personal already. Through the S curve now. Very wide Klaus goes there. I believe someone's mic is on. You can hear a bit of breathing in the voice comms. There you see Klaus putting it up into 3rd. That is a 57.2. Raul Pratap. Not the fastest on his current lap. But a 57.5 he has right now. We'll stick with him. Actually, let's go driver's eye now. See Marlon Young improving, going up into 3rd now. Just gonna do an audio check on the stream here. 57.2, Raul Pratap. All right, we are all good. 10 of you guys watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Raul Pratap is going quicker. There you can see scoring purple. Purple meaning, ooh, a little bit of a wall tap. Purple meaning fastest overall. The purple is where you want to be in. Green being a personal improvement and a yellow being slow. And Raul Pratap is gunning it around the final hairpin now. Raul Pratap looks very quick. This might be provisional pole. But we're going to watch him now. About to cross the line. Is this a low? 56, 56, 7. Cannot top Dylan Morant, but the times are close at the top. Martin Webster and Marlon Young trading positions, slipstreaming each other. You can both see how quick they're going there. Rupert Tab, ooh, in the way of the track. Actually, no, just gets teleported into the pits. Debut for Ivan Moreno in the BMW. Watch out for him. He was one of the fastest guys overall. Oswin Wilson putting it up into third. And we are only 5 minutes into qualifying, 10 minutes to go, and times are already shaken up. 11 thousandths of a second separate Dylan Morant and Raul Pertab. We watch Dylan Morant now, no improvement whatsoever. Lensis here also putting in his first laps now. Raul Pertab pulling over. Who can we watch? Oswin Wilson is who we can watch. He's a 10th quicker in the first sector. What can he do in the second sector? He's going to cross it now. No improvement there. Must have messed up in the S-curve. Martin Webster putting it up into fourth now, just dropping his teammate. But those tires are lighting up and the track is improving. We stick with Dylan Morant now on board. Heavy hairpin. Ooh, very wide he is. We drove the BMW earlier in the hot lap. You can check that out on our YouTube channel. We know it's a little bit of an understeer around the hairpin, but it looks like Dylan Morant is fighting that car. You can see how much turning he is doing. Losing 5/10 already. Oswin Wilson actually on provisional pole now. Did not see that live there. But he's a 10th quicker and he's going quicker, looks like. Dylan Morant up into second. Oswin Wilson, this looks like a very quick lap from him. What can he do? It's very fast. He's going to come across the line. Is it an improvement? No, it's a 56.7. And his fastest time of a 56.6 still stays. Raul Pertab, fastest in the middle sector, 2/10 quicker. You can see short track racing, especially for the Caribbeans. This is right at home. Drivers like Raul Pertab, an endurance driver, back home in Guyana. Martin and Marlon, Oswin Wilson, all too familiar. Danny Nasir and Lance Nasir, some of the old heads, but they definitely know the short track racing you find there in Guyana. South Dakota, very, very short track, so it'll be interesting to see how all of these experienced drivers going against some of the regulars, but not too familiar with real life short track racing. We have Dylan Morant, very quick, however, in the sim. Goes into P2, stays into P2 at 56.7, but Oswin Wilson extends his gap. It's a 56.4. 56.442. We're going to go on board with him right now. A lot of oversteer there, kicking out the rear end. And he's going faster. So it looks like the oversteer wasn't a mistake at all. Oswin Wilson is on a pole streak, I believe, of 2 so far. Last pole was at Spa. We're actually going to pull up the information right now. Let's see how much of a streak he is. We watch him there, losing just a little bit of time, but it still is fine. He is on a pole streak, definitely, of 3. If he gets top this, it would be 3, actually. But he's going to come across the line now. It's more of an improvement. It's a 56.420. Oswin Wilson making sure that he's on pole position. Looking for his 3rd pole in a row. Raul Pertab, nothing to say just yet. Oswin Wilson going to be taking that car into the pits. And Dylan Morant is going quicker. 93 thousandths of a second quicker in the first sector. That BMW is looking way more stable than the Alfa Romeo. We stick on board with Dylan Morant. He's going to cross the second sector, and he is going quicker. He's going to have to nail this final corner now. Very slow he gets. has not compromised his lap, though it was a very sharp turn. We're gonna find out now. Is it enough to topple Osborne Wilson? Ivan Moreno goes into third. Dylan Moret crosses the line, cannot do it. I was correct. The final turn, not doing well for him, losing 3/10, and he's gonna take it straight into the pit lane. Osborne Wilson sitting and kicking back in the pit lane. Let's see if he can keep pole position, or will he have to come out for the final run? But a lot of these guys, no improvements just yet. Might have come in for some new rubber and coming back out. DeVar Clark, we can see, joining in to the server now. We look back at the competition now. Ooh, Marlon Young into the tire barrier and back into the pits. No improvements from the Mercedes of Danny Nasir or Lance Nasir. He's actually a second off. Klaus Klint, 4/10 off of his best so far as well. Nothing from Dylan Morant. Ivan, a very good showing. Under 5 minutes left to go. There you can see a lot of traffic there. 4 cars, but it's slipstream down the main straight. Any improvements? We don't see any improvements on the leaderboard just yet. Osborne Wilson still sitting comfortable into the pits now. And Dylan Moret's, just gonna overshoot turn 1. We're gonna go on board with Ivan Moreno now. Around the first corner, very nice and easy.
Whose microphone is on and they're eating?
That's Ivan.
I've had no improvements there. He's going to take that into the pits. Rahul Pratap, improvements.
Sorry if you're listening to me.
Small bits of improvements. Can he put down Ivan Moreno? What does he do? He crosses the line now. He does not improve just yet. Dylan Morant is going quicker. We're going to stay on board with him. How does he do in the second sector? It's still fine. He's just going to have to nail this final corner. Way better turning than we saw him before. And he's going to have a tow from the Alfa Romeo in front of him. Osborne Wilson back out on track. Can Dylan Morant put down Osborne Wilson? Comes across the line now. Not just yet, but it's a 56.598. Still a 10th off. But we still stay on board with Dylan Morant. Actually, let's get back out outside. He's got a way better toe. I think that is Rahul Pratap in the Marlboro Alfa Romeo. Might be backing out to give him some space. Marlon Young goes up into 4th. But Dylan Morant is actually a 10th quicker in the middle sector. I did not expect that. But looks like his lap might have been a bit ruined there. From Rahul Pratap, as they both have different lines. Very interesting there. Dylan Morant, no improvements. But he's rushing it. He's trying his best. We find Osborne Wilson in the Alfa Romeo. Current Alfa Romeo livery. Beautiful car there, number 77. But we are under a minute to go. Oh, Oswin Wilson actually going into the pits. Dylan Moran also in the pits. Looks like they're not going to be improving. But Rahul Pratap is! Ladies and gentlemen, around the final corner, Rahul Pratap is a tenth quicker in the middle sector. 20 seconds left to go in qualifying. Can Rahul Pratap put this thing on pole? Cross the line now. Yes, he does. He does put it on pole. It's a 56.3. Rahul Pratap on provisional pole. And I think he's done it. Oswin Wilson's not in the server. I don't see any improvements from anyone else. But Rahul Pratap, 2 tenths quicker than Dylan Morant, and I believe just under a tenth quicker than Oswin Wilson. He's just left the server. That's why you don't see him on the timing sheets, but I can confirm that he is quicker. Rahul Pratap takes his first pole position.
Dylan.
All right, great qualifying. Rahul Pratap, I see you just pulled it off at the end there. Nice lap.
Thank you.
Rahul Pratap, if you don't know him, the young Guyanese, a very experienced race car driver down in the Caribbean. There you see Oswin now loading in. You can see he's in second, 71 thousandths of a second, just slower. But what a qualifying that has been. Okay, so we are actually just waiting for one more driver to join into the Discord voice chat. And then I will go through the format. But it is pretty simple if you just read all the rules. It's just going to be a 45-minute race, standing starts, and pit when you want, but you must use a different compound to what you start with. For your pit
So
stops.
basically, pit one or how many times you want, but you must use at minimum 2 compounds.
Correct.
But you can pit whenever, right?
Correct.
Just want to clarify that. All right.
Yep. Yes, we might do a server restart. As we're just helping one more person just join into the server. But he's got all the mods now.
You're waiting for Tavar, right?
Not Tavar. I think Tavar is in the server. Yeah, it's one more, one of our new guys. Just getting him into the Discord voice chat. We'll do one restart for him.
Means I gotta reset all my pits. I would double check it. May not necessarily need to have to reset, but just double check to be on the safe side.
Hit the serve reset to reset your pit stops. So, let's try not to send it up turn 1. Just be smart about turn 1, guys.
Yeah, there you're Dylan Morant.
And the voice chat.
Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it.
Although we always say
Standing start or rolling?
Standing start.
Okay.
All right, Krista, I see you in the chat there. You don't have to text me in DMs anymore, but
fair point.
yeah. Yeah, so do you have both apps installed now?
Both. I have one of them.
It's Car Radar and Real Penalty.
Oh yeah, those. But give me a moment.
Yeah, so when you install them, you also have to enable them. If you go through Content Manager, Settings, and then Apps. Content Manager, Settings, and Apps, and there's going to be a whole list of all your apps you've installed, and you just got to check mark Car Radar and Real Penalty, and once you got that, you're able to hop into the server and you'll be fine.
Content. There we go.
And as soon as you jump in, you'll be right on the grid. You just missed out on qualifying, but if we can get into the race, you'll be good to go from there.
Good stuff, good stuff. Let's see. The radar and everything activated.
You got both apps activated?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, hit that join button on the server.
You gotta restart.
Yep.
You gotta restart, Raul. You only got 40 seconds.
Yeah, we got lots of time.
Yeah. No, if you can get in there, you don't have.
That does take a while to boot in, so yeah, I'll have to restart now. All right, so just double check your.
Join now.
All right, cool. Everyone, make sure to check your setup. Your pit stop strategies.
It was fun the first time. Now it resets.
Keep saying you're disconnected from the server.
Keeps telling me race cancelled.
Right. You sure if you enabled the apps? There are two places where it says you could enable them. I could just send you a screenshot in the chat here, just to make sure you got the right one.
It's always the first time setup. Every time.
Oh, good, no worries. All right, so if you check out the screenshot I just sent in general chat, that is the place where you want to enable both of those apps.
Oh, in the game?
Yes,
That explains a lot. I haven't booted up the game yet.
Yeah, so that is in Content Manager, right?
Let me see.
So you already have them installed, so if you go to your settings, and then you see a set of course on the top left, and then on your little sidebar on the far left, you'll see apps. You click that, you just tick off Real Penalty and Car Radar, and then you'll be into the server.
Yeah, they are all ticked.
Alright, try join the server then.
Through the link you DM'd me, right?
Yes.
Join. Same thing. Again, race cancelled.
Restart Content Manager.
Oh.
You're running out of time. You gotta restart again.
I am watching it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get underway very shortly. I see 14 of you guys watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I gotta say, if you guys haven't already, please hit that like button and that subscribe button to stay up to date with us.
Oh, same again.
Miss a heartbeat. And you have all the DLC and all the mods. Do you also have
everything should be installed. Car radar, Real Penalty, and the car mod for the safety car.
And then you
and
have
the track.
And you have all the DLCs as well.
Yes.
Right. All right, hold on.
No, I could not. I could have shared my screen, but it's I see it's disabled.
last time, computer route was required.
Oh, you're saying it's a computer reboot?
I think I heard that on the last race on Spa.
When you install
reboot.
when you install the mods, you dragged and dropped them into Content Manager, right?
Yeah, and then went into the downloader itself.
All right.
It started lighting green. Clicked it and I scanned it.
Yeah. Okay.
35 seconds, guys. How are we doing?
Right. We'll restart one last time. Because we're all on the
Yeah,
grid.
if it fails, it
Yeah,
fails.
usually when the race does begin, you're able to join into the server. We had some guys have that issue before.
Yeah, last week with Curtis, he was able to join right when the race started.
Yeah, so that might be the best thing to do.
Alright, I'll just join when you all start and then take pole. From back of the grid, no problem.
Yeah, last to first. Yeah, that might be the best solution there. Make sure you also have your latest custom shaders patch updated as well.
But like my what now?
Your custom shaders patch. So go to settings, and then on the top left where you see assetto corsa, and next to it, it says custom shaders patch. So just make sure there's you have like the most recent available version.
Everything is missing, so I'm just downloading it now.
Oh, okay, that might be the issue then. Yeah, just hit install there, and then as soon as you see like a whole list of versions on the right side of your screen, you could just click the top one, which will be the highest number. So I think that'll be 0.1.78. So when you click that, then you can jump into the server, and hopefully
It is installed.
All right, hop into the server quickly. You got a minute.
Me.
Fingers crossed. That should be it.
Here and join. And it worked.
Ah, perfect. All right, cool.
I'll be damned. Awesome.
55 seconds.
Yep. Do you know how to, you know, we can restart one last time just to make sure you have your... So now we're good now. We'll restart one last time. You guys can put in your...
Time to charm.
Yeah, you guys can put in your pit stop strategies now. Krister, so...
Yeah, your pit stop keep changing. Make sure you put it...
Yeah, so Krister, you obviously know how to make a pit stop strategy, right?
I had one made, but it's not here anymore.
Okay.
So you gotta make it again.
You just gotta make that again, yeah. So you already know in setup...
You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, you got loads of time.
You got 2 minutes to do it.
It should be set up.
Alright, so yeah, so do you have a D-pad on your steering wheel?
Yes.
Alright, so if you click drive and you click that up and down, you should be able to have your pit menu on your side of your screen.
Yep.
Alright, cool. So obviously that's your quick menu on how to on the fly change your pit stop. So the only rule is you have to make a pit stop, one pit stop in this race, and you must use 2 tire compounds. So the one you start with now, you must use a different compound when you come to the pit stop. So if you start with softs, you gotta change to the mediums to the hards.
Yeah, I'm starting on softs, and medium is my second.
Alright,
I
perfect.
just put it up like no thought.
I'm not too sure about fuel for you. If anyone is in the Mercedes, they can probably tell you which fuel, unless you have some...
70 fuel will carry to the entire race. 70 will carry the entire race.
Alright.
Hopefully. Alright, let's go. 50 seconds, guys.
Alright, perfect. So yeah, apologies for the wait.
My bad.
No worries, no worries. We're happy to have you join us.
It's Saturday. We drink beer.
Yeah. Thank God.
Alright,
I thought Martin
just to
Lodrick.
run you guys through the grid
Only
really
on the
quickly.
weekends.
Only on
It's roll for tab,
Okay.
Austin
30
Wilson,
seconds.
Dylan Morant, Ivan Moreno,
Comes clear, guys. Let's go.
Marlon Young, Martin Webster, Klaus Clint, Tavar Clark, Lance Nasir, Danny Nasir, and Krister.
Good luck, everyone.
Look.
Good luck.
Good luck, have a good race.
Good race.
Alright. Here we go. Round one beginning in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. We go racing! There you can see Raul Pratap, a great start from him in the Alfa Romeo. Osborne Wilson able to jump Dylan Morant. Hard on the brakes. Osborne trying to go around the outside. You can see, oh, I think that's Klaus very wide. There is contact in the background, but everyone is managing to keep it going. Osborne Wilson now down to the inside. Gets the move done. Yes, he does. Can Raul Pratap fight back? You see Marlon Young also making up some positions in the background. But it is Alfa Romeo from BMW. But that Beamer in the background is under pressure big time. Dylan Moran, Watson's third back. All of them coming around the final corner now. You can see in the background, Martin Webster making a move on the inside of Dylan Moran to next play 3 and 4. And we apologize for the wait, but hopefully now it's worth it. We are back under racing conditions. Osborne Wilson setting the fastest lap of the session there. And Raul Pratap has a mission now to stick with Osborne Wilson. This is going to be an amazing race to watch. Let me tell you guys, a very simple track, so the pack is going to be close and tight. All from the very back there, you can see Lance Nasir and Krister. But it's Osborne Wilson leading the pack. Ooh, a little bit of an incident for Krister, but he hopefully gets it undergoing now. Martin Webster getting past Dylan Moran again. Klaus Klein right behind him. Osborne Wilson setting the fastest lap of the race once again. He is flying out there. We look back up to the field now. Ooh, it's Martin Webster, he spun it! A little bit of caution. All right, virtual safety car. So, no overtaking.
Pack up like a real safety car.
Yeah, pack up like a real safety car. So, no overtaking, single file, please. And a bit of incident in race control has called out the VSC, but Martin Webster down at the bottom, the championship defender. Not the best for him.
Can you pit on the safety?
Yes, you can.
You can do whatever.
You can do whatever. We are about to go green. Ready on my cue? All right, green flag. And we are back under racing zone. Very short caution period. Osborne Wilson looks like they're about to make it 3 wide. Can they make it 4 wide? Yes, they are. 4 wide down into turn 1. Oh, and there is contact. Lots of contact. All right, virtual safety car. We'll bring out the full safety car.
Then I just drive straight through as well.
And 4 wide does not work down into turn 1. It was very brave.
Somebody's driving really dirty. I got booted out of the way.
All right, so pits are closed now. We are catching up to the safety car. Pits are closed.
What's the safety car
A lot
at?
of damage. It goes in the face, man.
Or how fast? Where's the safety car at?
Just at the end of pit lane. Krister, you can go past the safety car.
Going past the safety car.
Yep, you can pass him. All right, so pits are still closed. But there you see Dylan Morant leading the pack. All right, Dylan, you do see me here? But what an eventful turn 1, and we are only 5 minutes into this race. All right, the pits are now open. The pits are now open.
And we're green this lap?
No, we are not. No, we are not. We'll be going green on the next lap. So with the pits open, I wonder who's going to be making their stops. But there you see Dylan Morant into first now. So pits are open. Pits are open. We're going to figure out who goes into the pits. You'll find that out on the leaderboard there. We know a lot of guys have damage, including Austin Wilson, and a handful of guys are entering the pits now. There we see Marlon Young, Danny Nasir, Austin Wilson in there. So safety car coming in at the end of this lap. Safety car coming in at the end of this lap. So Dylan, when the safety car leads you, you can do at least 100. That's the maximum you can do. Alright, so the safety car is going to leave you now. You can set the pace of the field. You will go under race control's command on when we go racing again. So safety car now into the pits. You can see green flag, green flag. And you can see even though the guys have pit, they haven't caught up to the queue, and that is the risk of pitting. And there you can see already going 4 wide there. Looks like 3 wide. Can they make it 4 wide once again? Have they not learned the last time what would happen? Looks like Martin Webster just gets on the brakes in time. Ooh, little bit of argy-bargy there in the background. But they all keep it going. On the inside there, one of the BMWs, Martin Webster, trying to make a move on Raoul Bertab. Klaus Clint just behind him, though. There you see him. Braking very early. There you can see a Mercedes down to the inside. That is Tavar Clark. Great dive bomb from him, Krister. Looks like just a mistake at the end of turn 1 there. But it stays green. But the race is on. Oswin Wilson looks like he's getting past Danny Nasir. Contact is made off of turn 1. Can they get it going? Yes, they can. We stay green. We stay green. Little bit of argy-bargy. And Dylan Moran will gladly say, I will take that. Oh my God, more contact there. 3 of the drivers.
You don't just run in the back of people, man.
There you can see the back of Marlon Young already mashed up already. But this pack basically split up already. But there you can see there's a train going on here. Ooh, little contact there. Lance Nasir and Oswin Wilson. Ooh, we see a fight for the lead now.
Sorry.
Dylan Morant and Klaus Clint. Sorry, no, it's Rule per tab. Ooh, it shoots for Danny Nasir. And there you can see ahead. A lot of the drivers complaining about Tavar Clark maybe being a little too aggressive. All right, let's just watch the aggression.
Hey, blue flag.
I think you see Tavar Clark getting a little racy, but maybe a little too racy. Ooh, the back end steps out of Oswin Wilson. But for the first time in this era of Valhalla, we see it's a Valhalla 1-2. How long can they hold it on for? Klaus Klint is going to have to be holding it like a lion. A little bit of yellow flags there. At the end of turn 1. Once again, they still keep it going. We go back up here. This is the battle for second. There you can see a lot of traffic just getting out the way. Oh, looks like Roll Pratap is actually going to take it into the pits at the 33-minute mark. Martin Webster is going to do the same. Klaus Klint, the fastest lap of this race. Ivan Moreno in a great debut up into third. And the two Valhalla drivers are going to be running away. But there you see a lot of the guys who have pit very early on. Oswin Wilson now up into third, overtaking Marlon Young. You hear Klaus Klint happy for his driver, happy with the pace. Marlon Young trying to get a temporary little teammate with Oswin Wilson here saying, let's go get those guys. But Marlon Young, a lot of damage on the front of that car. I want to go on board with him. Let's see if it's affecting any sort of air, or if it's just really body damage. Down the final corner, a lot of these turns are hairpins. They don't require much. They don't require much aero. Roll per tab, getting past Martin Webster. But the fight is still on for these guys here. The Norisring putting on a show for these drivers here. If you guys have any questions in the chat, do let us know. If you guys want to get into this action, man, it is looking amazing. Roll per tab. Did the back end step out there? Dylan Morant, the fastest lap of this race. And there you could see him. He's actually about to lap Martin Webster and Roll per tab. He's there. Ooh, the two Nasirs. Danny Nasir versus Lance Nasir. Two OGs. And looks like Danny Nasir and that Mercedes able to stay ahead after getting that overtake done. And is pulling away now. Do we see Lance Nasir try it on the inside? He does look at the inside, but nothing can be done there. Coming up, just overtaking some more lap traffic there. And there you can see Tavar Clark is next. I thought that Mercedes was sliding a bit. Now, although these guys have a driver's championship and a team championship to play around with, these guys have the manufacturer's championship to also team up with. So the BMWs, the Mercedes, and the Alphas gotta work together. But there you can see Dylan Morant holding on and keeping it alive. Klaus Klint as well, 8 seconds behind. 5 seconds behind is Ivan Moreno. Oswin Wilson, 5 seconds behind him and Marlon Young trying to close the gap, but at the same time, we heard earlier, I don't think Marlon wants to fight Oswald. I think Marlon wants to fight the guys ahead. Tavar Clark and Danny Nasir side by side. Tavar Clark tucks into the inside. Danny Nasir goes very wide, tries to take the widest line, a little bit of a karting line. Very wide onto S-curve there. But Danny Nasir holds on. A little bit of a wall tap from Danny Nasir. There was that Tavar Clark. All that we know now, Danny Nasir promoted up into 6th. Martin Webster. Contact, it is no! Trouble for the championship defender. Still at the 10th. What has happened? Klaus Klint goes off. Has he lost any sort of time around the S-curves? I don't think so. Ooh. Krister, a little bit of an issue there. It looks like he gets it going once again. Caused a little bit of a hiccup there. And that has led Ivan Mourinho in his debut. We go on board with Ivan. Two BMWs, so their pace is going to be pretty equal. But there you can see the times on your left-hand side of the screen. Dylan Moran with a 56.8 to 9. The fastest lap of this one. Ivan trying everything in the book, trying to go wide, trying to take a better exit. Nothing just yet from the rookie. We look back, Oswald Wilson is not too far behind from the top two. Marlon Young just losing out on this battle a little bit. There you see Krister entering the pit lane now. Tavar Clark getting chased down by Lance Nasir. Roll per tab down into 9th. The early stops are going to pay off eventually. They're just going to have to hold on. Let's give you guys a little bit of an update on what the times are looking at now, including the tires. Dylan Morant onto the softs right now, as well as Klaus Klint. Who is on the hards? Actually, no one is on the hards. Very surprising there.
I think I made a
Tavar,
mistake.
Lance, and Roll per tab. Sorry, what was that?
I think I made a mistake in the pits.
You have to stop in your red box. And when you do, you'll see your crew change your tires for you.
That was the mistake. I got a penalty.
Oh, you have a drive-through penalty?
Yep, I couldn't find my pit box.
Alright, no, you don't have a penalty. You just teleport it into your pit box, but no worries there. You don't have any penalty, so you can come back and you'll be fine.
Alright, okay, thanks. I'll rejoin the race then. No, I am on the same type of tires now. Just a fresh set of them.
There you see Ivan. Alright, then you will have to make another stop. Just to change your tires.
Yeah, I'll pit next round.
Klaus looks like the softs have killed him. And he's into the pits, and Ivan is going to take P2. Marlon Young overtaking Klaus. Where's Danny Nasir? Very wide off of the final turn. Not entering the pits anytime soon. But it looks like it's a very long pit stop for Klaus. Is he repairing damage as well? Looks like he's trying to get back out. Lance Nasir, great defense from him. Two Alphas roll per tab. Can he get the move done? He's on the outside, far outside. Can he get the over-under?
Blue flag, blue flag.
Dylan Morant. This could be very interesting. He's got two drivers ahead of him battling for position.
Got the blue flag.
Ooh. Dylan is tiptoeing. Tiptoeing around them. Roll per tab letting him go as well. But Roll per tab does get that move done on Lancesier, but Lancesier having an amazing race. So far, Klaus. Very close. Now to Lancesier. Heavy on the brakes, Lancesier is. And looks like that's allowed Martin Webster as well. Oh, he drags him actually straight into the wall. Probably didn't see him there. But these cars are very tough. So I don't think Martin Webster has sustained any suspension damage of any sort. But you can see, looks like Martin Webster's just getting held up just a little bit. Ooh, Danny Nasir entering the pits from P6. But Klaus now has roll per tab in his sight. Ooh, there's contact there up there. Osborne Wilson and Ivan Mourinho. Contact for the two drivers. Krister going off there off of turn one. Osborne Wilson. No clue what's happened to him, but Marlon Young has closed up behind him. Is he going to look over and remove? No move done yet. There you can see Marlon Young is going to have some front row seats to this action. This is the battle for P2 in front of him. And if anything happens again, well, Marlon Young is going to be there to pick up the scraps. Ooh, great move from Austin Wilson. Gets it down onto the inside and actually gets Ivan, unless he's going to be entering the pits. No, he does not. Will Ivan try anything now? He's on the outside. Looks like he has a little bit more speed than Austin Wilson. Yes, he does. Different setups, different aero configurations for the two drivers. Over, under for Ivan. Can he get it done? No, he cannot. Alpha is able to rotate that car, but misses the apex, crucially. But nothing Ivan can do. You can see how wide Ivan takes it. Very reminiscent to how a lot of cars with more aerodynamics do, darting onto one side of the track and coming into the other side. It is the quickest line you could do, but obviously Austin Wilson is defending. And look how quick that BMW is in a straight line. Here you see Marlon Young in the background trying something, but does not get it done. Austin Wilson now more tucked in to that turn there. We now see the leader. Looks like he's exiting pits. Oh, Ivan, no! Just as we lost him there. He's lost it completely. Not what he needs. Actually, no, it is Dylan Moret that comes into the pit, so my mistake there. He was actually still in the entrance. And Klaus as well! What are we missing out here? Drama is going down at Norisring. Austin Wilson now promoted into first and Marlon Young into second. Those two guys are on the mediums. They might be going to the end. No, very deep Marlon Young goes. Dylan Morant is back out. Ivan is in front of him. Can we see Dylan Morant make quick work of him? Absolutely. Ooh, on the inside. Ivan is a very rapid driver around here. Ooh, this might be tight. Very low aero configuration for Ivan. Ooh, just gets that car slowed down. There's no contact there. But Dylan's struggling and he's losing out big time. Tavar Clark into the wall, into the side there, but he gets it going once again. Dylan Morant now, can he put a move down to the inside? He's looking for it, he's looking for it. Tight to the inside, can he hug it? Yes, he can, but he's gonna have to defend the inside now. Yes, he does. Does Ivan have anything to say to this? What a battle this is. Dylan Morant gets that move done, but I don't think this battle is over just yet. We stay on board with Ivan. And 18 minutes left to go into the session. Dylan Morant takes a very tight line there. Can Ivan do the over-under? No, he cannot. But how quick is he on this straight now? He's 3/10 behind. No slipstream at all. He's not even tucked in behind him. Now he is. Wow, look how close that BMW is. Dylan Moran having to fight again. But Dylan does not have the inside anymore. Ivan's gonna take it down the inside. Can he? Looks like he's just about. Dylan holding on for dear life. Ivan gonna try again on the outside. Ooh, we hear a little bit of lockup. Actually, no, it's a lapped car. Great sportsmanship to completely get out the way there, and Ivan is gonna take it into the pits. Those tires have had enough, and Dylan Morant can finally say goodbye. Austin Wilson looks like he's also in the pits as well. Tavar Clark spinning once again, but he is back out now. Austin Wilson coming back on track. Ivan still in the pits. Tavar, a lot of more issues there. And that is not the place you want to be. A safety car could come out if this continues. Is Tavar in the softs causing it? No, he's in the mediums. And looks like he has Dylan Morant behind him. Yes, he does. But he does get out the way, and I think he's going to head into the pits. Yes, Tavar is going to head into the pits. Marlon Young is your leader now. And Dylan Morant can finally set his eyes on the prize. Raul Pertab in third. Martin Webster working very hard to get himself up into fourth. Danny Nasir making some moves. It's just overtaking Tavar Clark, who is in the pit lane. Ooh, we have something up ahead. Actually, no, it's just Raul Pertab just overtaking Krister. But the fight is on. It is Dylan Morant versus Marlon Young. We know Marlon Young can go to the end. It is possible for him. But can the mediums last? That is the big question we're all asking.
Don't mess me up.
Oh, I think Marlon Young has been focusing on him a little bit too much. He goes wide, turn 1. But you can hear Marlon Young is saying, get out of my way, I'm trying to go. So it is now Marlon Young versus Dylan Morant. Dylan Morant has fresh rubber. Marlon on old mediums. This is a good old strategy battle. 14 minutes to go. Ivan makes the move on Lance Nasir. Gets that move done and dusted. But while we continue this race here, I want to say a big, massive shout out to all you guys viewing the stream here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening here. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you want to support us, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you know when we post, so you can stay all up to date. If you want to learn all news Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club, follow us on our Instagram and YouTube. If you want to find the best moments here at CMRSC, go ahead and follow us on TikTok as well. And we thank you guys once again for all the support. If you guys want to get into the action, a link is in the description down below to join our Discord. We'll get you all hooked up from there. Lance is here. Just a little out the way. Ooh, Christoph, a little more issues. A lot of issues for him in his debut race here. And Dylan Morant now down to 10 seconds. That gap is closing. Ooh, Tavar Clark. Thought he overshot it there. But 12 minutes left to go, plus 1 lap. Rahul Pratap in third, overtaking Danny Nasir. As he is left traffic. Here, Lance Nasir, a little bit of a, complains. Danny Nasir hard into the wall there. Is that damage? I cannot tell. Let's watch him through S-curve. Looks like there is a small bit of suspension damage for Danny Nasir. But looks fine there. Who is that ahead of them? Is that Oswin Wilson? Yes, it is. He's currently fighting Martin Webster for P4. This is the closest battle we have on track. More issues for Christoph. Sorry, Christoph. The Alfa Romeo, the only car to be all-wheel drive. Helping him rotate the car around the corners, but very slow on the power, as both the Mercedes and the BMW are rear-wheel drive, so they get off the line just as much quicker. You can see Martin Webster having a really good race out there, as well as Oswald Wilson. Oswald Wilson and Marlon Young. A temporary alliance to catch up to the pack. And it looks like Marlon Young has really benefited more of that. And Martin Webster is trying to defend now. Ooh, trying to get a move onto the inside. Something the BMW cannot do around sharp corners. They're side by side. Nothing just yet, but you can see how easy it is for Oswald to turn that Alpha. He might be able to get it around the outside. No, he decides to stick it in. Really
That's
close
like the
Oswin
right
is. Dylan Morant going through blue flags right now. I do not hear any complaints from him anymore, so I believe that is done and dusted now. Yes, he is. What a battle this is. Can Oswin put it down the inside? He's trying it. They make contact as well. A little kiss goodbye, and Oswin Wilson has made that place. Just like that. That Alpha able to rotate. Just that much easier, and now he's on the move to roll for tab. Ooh, very close. Martin Webster trying a late lunge there. Could not get it done, and he spins it. Oh, no. Trouble for him. Klaus Klintz coming up fast. There you can see the slow BMW of Martin Webster. Oh, man. Trouble for him. But we go back up to the field. Dylan Moran, 4 seconds. He's put it down now. And with 8 minutes left to go, Marlon is struggling on those tires. We come back up. A lot of battles to still watch. Oswin Wilson really close to Raul Pratab. Klaus on the move for P5. There you see Danny's here trying to get out the way as much as he can. Compromises Klaus just a bit, but nothing those two drivers can do. And we're on the very close urge to the end of this race. 8 minutes left to go, and we have an extra lap. We go back up the field. Raul Pratap in trouble. He's got a hungry Oswin Wilson right on the rear. Raul Pratap, very well known to keeping it on the podium when everyone least expects it. And Oswin Wilson putting in the fastest lap. He's like, no, no, no. Your time is up. My time is now. Over, under Oswin Wilson. What a move from him. Can Raul Pratap do anything about it? They go side by side around S-curve. More contact there. Both drivers respecting it and keeping this battle alive. Raul Pratap sees the position, and Oswin Wilson is taking that position. 13 seconds separate himself and Dylan Morant. Can he put down the gap? We will have to find out very soon. Klaus looks like he's losing Martin Webster just a bit there. And I don't think we will be seeing Raul Pratap unless he can make up some big time here with the slipstream. Ooh, he might have touched the wall there. But there you can see the gap is now 4 seconds, 3 seconds now. We're gonna have to watch it. 2 seconds the gap, and we go to the battle. There you see the leader, Marlon Young. And Dylan Morant has him in his sights. He's got 3 seconds and 6 minutes. Looking at our live telemetry here from our side. Both of these guys only have Lance Desir to overtake. But from there on, it's clear skies. This could slow down Marlon Young depending on where he catches Lance Desir. 1.8 the gap now. Up to Marlon Young there. There you can see that is Lance Desir ahead. He is lapped the car. 1.7 now. The gap significantly decreasing. and Marlon Young on the fence now. We know Marlon Young, early stop, out of sync to everyone, as well as Oswin Wilson. Out of sync pit stops very early on in this race. Will that possibly cost him this one? Ooh! Morant's a little wide off of there. But doesn't look like he's lost too much time. Four minutes left to go. This race is coming down to the wire. 1.3. This gap almost under a second. I believe Dylan Morant might be in the slipstream. The only message I could give him is take your time. You have 4 minutes. You have 4 minutes to get the move done. To take your first win. Seven tenths now. How wide is Marlon gonna make that car? 3 to difference. Down into the final corner now. There you see Lance Nasir, just not close enough to have to let go of the front guys. And by doing that, Marlon Young will gladly take a tow. And that might be what Dylan Morant is suffering right now. He can't get close. Ivan, issues are on turn 1. He gets it going. And I know Ivan was the next closest car, but I didn't think they'd catch him up that quick.
Lance blue flag. Lance blue flag.
Lance Nasir gets out the way for both drivers. Ivan, however, is the next car coming up. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go, but look how close it is now around S-curve.
I know why.
2 tenths of difference now. Morant trying it around the outside, does not get it done. Pulls out of it.
What should I do?
What's your issue?
Engine. I'm still race though.
Dylan Morant onto the inside there. Looks like he's got the move done. You hear Marlon Young crying for blue flags. Both of them side by side. This is the battle for the lead. Both of them neck and neck coming up to Sun Curve.
Yeah, Ivan, blue flag, Ivan.
Yep, Ivan, you can let them go just at the end here. Just say where you are. Perfect, thank you. Now Marlon very close now. 1:30 left to go. Morant hugs the inside. Marlon round the outside. Can Marlon get it done? They're basically trading positions now. Who is the next closest car? It's Danny Nasir, but he's way too far away. 2 tenths the difference now. 1:13 left to go. Round the outside, Marlon Young goes. Is it too hot? Is it contact? No, there isn't. How close is this battle? Ladies and gentlemen, you are getting an amazing fight to the end. Ooh, Marlon Young a little slower around S-curve. Has that sealed the deal? He's still in the slipstream. 6 tenths now. Has that tiny mistake cost him? He needs to make sure he stays in the slipstream. Marlon Young heavy on the brakes, and looks like that has definitely worked. We're gonna have 2 laps left to go. Two to go, 4 tenths of difference now. Very very hard onto the brakes and he's overshot it. Marlon Young has thrown this one away. Oh man, where is Oswald Wilson? Can he get there in time? He sees him. Oh man, very heavy. Marlon Young goes onto the brakes, but Dylan Morant has just a lap after this to go. Ivan with a bit of issues. You can see Marlon Young slipping past. Oh man, I was hoping we could see a drag race to the finish. Dylan's gonna have one to go. Where is Oswin? Oswin is 2 seconds behind, but he looks like he has lap traffic in the way. I say that, and he is gone from there. Final lap for young Dylan Morant. If Dylan can pull it together, he will be taking home his first win at Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. Marlon Young, oh, no issues. Austin Wilson is gonna...
You know it won't go long for.
Oh, man, you hear what is drama going on in the back? Broadbent to the wall as well. You hear Oswald Wilson saying, you should have changed those tires. But what can you do there? It was a fight to the end, and what a fight those two guys had. But ladies and gentlemen, now you can say Dylan Morant is now a race winner. You can see him weaving. Take a bow, Dylan. You have done it. Round one goes to Dylan Morant. Oswald Wilson gonna cross the line now, and he's gonna take on P2. A shame that Marlon could have had this win very close. Whoa! Looking in the background there. Is this going to be a drag race here? Roll Pratap trying to fend off. Looks like Klaus Clint. Can he get it done? They're going to go across the line. Can he do it? No, he cannot. Roll Pratap is just going to hold on. We did get the photo finish. Just about. Man, what a race. What a race that was. I'm lightheaded now. Wow, that ending there. Photo finish almost in a line, a new race winner. But there he is.
This one for that. I had to do a what's his name? Not Kimi Räikkönen, the other guy. But Hakkinen, Mika Hakkinen, I don't know.
Man, what action we had there. But there's your race winner.
Jesus Christ, I got lapped 11 times.
Yeah, that was really good racing at the end there, Marlon.
Run, Dylan.
That was really good racing.
Disappointed in the blue flags, man. I couldn't concentrate because I don't know what the guy's doing up in front.
What happened at the end? Did you just send it too hard, or you get bumped?
No,
We're still live, guys. Let's discuss it after.
What a race that was for you guys there. Amazing finish. We had a photo finish at the end as well. A lot to talk about. We'll go through it after the stream here. But we got to talk to the top three now. Starting with you, Marlon Young. That's got to hurt. We heard Oswald at the end there also telling you the tires might have been a little issue there at the end. Was it the tires?
Yeah, but I had it under control, but I lost concentration, man, because I was a bit disappointed in the guys not just ignoring the blue flags while we were racing. And I was under tremendous pressure, and that added to it more. So I guess it's racing though, but I had fun, but I'm disappointed that I gave away 2 places. It should have only been 1.
But you definitely drove an amazing drive. We know you pitted very early on, so to come back and almost take this one, it was close.
Yeah,
but you should definitely be happy with that podium.
No, I'm very happy, but I wasn't sure the tire was going to last, so I asked Martin because I didn't practice all week. So, I saw Oswin pitted with me, so I thought he was on the same strategy with me. So I let him drive away, and I just tried to be consistent. And then I saw him pit, so I was like, "What? Seriously?" So I saw the guy was like 13 seconds behind, and I had 15 minutes to go. So I was really, really trying to nurse the tires to the end, and it almost worked because I was there battling. So, I mean, I'm just a bit disappointed what happened at the end there, but it was great racing. I had fun, man. The guy had me sweating.
Indeed, yeah, that was an amazing battle we were watching for the closing stages of that race, but give yourself a pat on the back. That was an amazing drive from you. Congratulations for your podium.
Thank you, man.
Oswin Wilson, what a race from you as well to bring it back, coming home into P2. How was that race for you?
Oh, I don't really know. I was in my own world. I was just driving. I was lost, and I just gaining a lot of positions, and I was just like, okay, keep focused. Don't let this be like the other championships where I just losing out at the final stages of the race. I just kept focused and keep putting in the laps, and it turned out to be fruitful.
Indeed, yeah. Did you expect yourself to get P2 there at the end?
To be honest, going into the race, I expected to win the race, but after I made a little contact with Ivan and I spun him, so I waited on him to give back the position, and that messed up my whole strategy because I was pushing on the tires to open up a gap. I could pit for the soft and just pushing a hard final stint, but losing a lot of time there after I spun Ivan and giving back the position, that messed up the strategy. So I'm glad I had second still.
Indeed, yeah, that was a very great drive from you. We did see that contact when that did happen, but yeah, amazing drive from you to bring it home into P2. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And your race winner, and what a drive that was in the closing stages there, Dylan Morant. You're a race winner. How are you feeling?
Really good. I saw that once I saw the second pit stop, once I saw that Marlon was 13 seconds ahead and I was closing a second per lap, I was pushing the car as hard as I could push it.
Indeed, yeah. Those tires definitely helped you out. That last pit stop there. Did you expect yourself to catch him up that quickly?
Once I noticed that I was catching a second per lap, I kind of figured that if I kept up the pace, I would eventually catch up to him, and I was able to catch up and pass him at the end and take the win.
Indeed, yeah, that was a great race from you there, start to finish. You guys at Valhalla looked like you had that whole race under control.
Yeah, it was a really good setup from Klaus, and it's a really good start to the season.
Really good start indeed. Congratulations, you are leading the standings. All right, that is going to do it for us here. An amazing race from start to finish. You guys can say your last goodbyes, and we will talk after the stream for a little brief.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Congrats, Dylan. It was a good race.
Yeah, congratulations, top three guys, and especially Marlon. You only showed up today with nothing under your belt to get that close to the win. Amazing drive. Congratulations to all three of you guys, especially a guy with no practice always.
And that is it. What an event that was. We got a lot of action from start to finish, a lot to talk about there. What a race. But we did see a very dominant Dylan Morant. Is this a new age for him? He takes the win. We saw him at the closing stages there. Almost like a Max Verstappen versus Lewis Hamilton at the very end of a Barcelona. Or we see last year, like Max Verstappen closing in to take on Lewis Hamilton at the end of the French Grand Prix. What a race that was. A lot of strategy came into play, and I believe that is what's going to be the big kicker for a lot of these guys that they're going to find out. If you're finding out early, and that is good for you, but if you're finding out late, you need to catch on quickly. The strategy is going to be key. We're dropping the, mandatory pit window. We're still having mandatory pit stops, and we're mainly dropping the competition caution for these races now, as we had only experimented them with the GT3 Challenge Championship, but a lot of these guys have shown us that strategy is the big key. A lot of these guys could get away earlier when there was no competition caution, but now when there is, you get hard racing like that to the end. And what a photo finish we almost had there. You're just looking at the timing sheets right there. Raul Pratap just holding on Klaus Klint there. There you could see how close that was. 29.087 to 29.120. Guy, I gotta catch my breath. What a race that was. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Next week, we go to Zandvoort. We go for the Dutch Grand Prix. I hope you guys enjoy that one next week. Great race. But my name is Rahul Nasir from Kirby Motor Racing Sim Club. We'll see you next week. We're going back to Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix. We're going to be using the club layout of the track, so really excited to see what these guys do there. But that is it for us here. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell. Like the video. And we will see you next week. Take care.
You cashed in on